Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Sicario, a movie from 2015 that I happened to go ahead and just drop in and watch last night. This is actually the second time I've watched it, but I didn't get to talk to you about it a few years ago the first time I watched it, so here I am talking to you about it now. In this movie, the FBI teams up with another government agency, more than likely the CIA, with the ultimate goal of taking down the leader of a Mexican drug cartel. This movie is chock full of tense action scenes. There's at least 3 of them throughout this movie where literally you are sitting on the edge of the seat, you're biting your nails because, to be honest with you, you just don't know what the hell is going to happen. There's a scene where an entire group of CIA, FBI, Delta Force guys, they're on the way back from Mexico. They're trapped in the line to return to the United States. And there's some bad dudes that are kind of following them and going to try to stop them from getting back across the border. Well, they're stuck in traffic, so they're calling out, which cars might have the bad guys in it. They're getting out with their guns. Very tense scene. There's another one closer to the end of the movie where Delta Force is using like the white hot thermal vision goggles, and that's the view that you're seeing from the Delta Force and CIA guys. Then the FBI people, they've got their night vision goggles, so it kind of differentiates when you're watching these scenes of knowing who is who. Either way, this movie is just so full of these tense scenes that it's definitely not like your Marvel movies where there's some big giant battle going on and explosions everywhere. This movie does a damn fine job of making you feel like you are actually there, sitting alongside them, going to do this mission here. One of the things I like best about this movie is that it's pretty easy to keep up with. It's not confusing. They don't try to have some sort of surprise ending, if you will. It's very easy to follow along. Another thing this movie does to help with that is what I call exposition dumps. If you're feeling kind of like, okay, what's going on here? Well, guess what? The main character's in the same boat, so voila, they kind of do an exposition dump. Movies, some of them do it well, and this is one of those movies that I feel like does the job it needs to do. It's kind of like a video game to where, you're on like the 3rd to last level and it's still explaining a little bit of whatever the background is to keep you going here. Does a phenomenal job doing that there. All of the acting in this movie, the acting in this movie was pretty top-notch, with Josh Brolin, Benicio del Toro, all of the key actors. The one person that I kind of felt the acting, and it wasn't terrible, but Emily Blunt, she's using a fake American accent because she's in the FBI here. It wasn't terrible, but it just kind of took me out of it, and I almost think that maybe the directors and editors knew this, because literally her character, after watching this a second time, I noticed that her character really, they don't give her more than one line to say at a time. And it just kind of felt off. It's like they ask a question, her response is, oh, I don't know. It's like, okay, why? Literally, that's where she's just going to end it at. But to be honest with you, I think it's because the accent she was using, maybe it was tough for her to pull off. I don't know. It did take me back a little bit. The acting from everyone else, though, was absolutely top-notch. Overall, this is a good movie. I really think you're going to like it, especially if you haven't seen it before. I don't know much about the replay value on this one, so if you can catch it on Netflix or somebody's got the DVD or something, go ahead and give it a watch. It at minimum, is a good watch. I do appreciate you sticking around with me here. Short video review. This is an older movie. We might as well just call it a classic, being from 2015. Either way, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go ahead and click the little bell. You'll get little notifications on as of my current routine of posting at a little bit over a month in between videos here. Either way, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Deuces.